So with it. That's how it go, man.
The question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. That's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Great job there by the receiving team, right? You got your opponent here on the road. You're not caught off guard on the opening kick of the game. You're able to fall on it, and now your offense has the ball in great field position. You have got to make them pay for that game.
This offense has it with a really good field position. To the air, it's Newton. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that in the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to change his route. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Touchdown, Dogs! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
We needed that.
Looks like he's going to bring it out.
Oh, he ran me
Down to
over.
the 20, about 5 yards short of
Oh,
where
that's
he
bad.
just taken a knee in the end zone. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The rambling wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. But people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC, but that was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. It's on target and complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Leaves it with the running back.
Good tackle,
Stopped in the
CPU.
backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Wants to throw. It's Brooks. Makes the catch. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's West. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll give it to the back. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line.
Well, this guy's exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season. As a true freshman, he is just special.
Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
You say you been at 16?
You get in the red area. As a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp, but to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Making side adjustments here. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. One period in the book, so let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
Yeah, and you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Newton. He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite trap speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Come to the line at the 42, facing
Actually, I wrote rotate roll up.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. And he just kept running. And
It's him.
and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown.
Yeah, let's go.
And he's not going to take the touchback.
Good tackle.
Drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out in the end zone and came up a little short. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Paula, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
What do you want to do here on second and long? Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air, it's Brooks. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's passing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
He'll start this drive going to the air.
That's on me. Not bad.
Way behind
Not
the line of
bad.
scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so faster after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Wow, good play. SOB.
Loss of 7.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to set up the screen. Almost popped free on the screen, but he stopped short of the line again. It's 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping your eyes alive? Tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, I'm straight, I'm straight.
You're going to get the ball
I was
back,
passing
go
the
get
weave,
some
my
water
bad.
and celebrate.
Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time.
Good tackle. Hey, I see what you tried to do. That was almost a great setup. He almost got there. I don't know if he got
officials take a break.
I don't know if he got shifty or take off, but one of them motherfuckers, he looked like he was out to.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Brooks. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking for a physical attack.
Thank you, 44.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Defense did a great job, third and short of the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
I caught it.
Still going. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going for the big play. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Newton. Zings it complete to the right. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Georgia.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On fourth down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half.
We got a lot of them. It's good. That game,
he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure to do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you
44. I thought these drinks were sweet.
2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They're working that left side. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Power football with the run. And a 9-yard gain on first down. Leaves it with 2nd and short.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And nice job by the defense. Understanding 2nd and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the 3rd down and short.
The Dogs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Looking for a man. It's Newton. Fires left. It's caught. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
To the air on 1st down. On the run, still looking. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
It's a draw.
Oh, man, push forward.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Play this song.
He did a really good job on third down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in. On third down, those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on it.
Touchdown, Georgia! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy dogs putting the fight into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Nebraska endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Memorial Stadium. And the Huskers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Brooks. Got it in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national ranking. See how this playoff race is shaping up. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Running back searching for a hole.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that...
Turning it on! He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Gets the back moving. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone.
Good defense. I tried to get over there and pick that shit off, man. Ran into my he threw a bad ball. He let it be right there. Get pounded right there on the ball.
What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love
game almost over, bro.
You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage, man. You want to get some yak into the catch here, try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense.
All right, game almost over. It's 2 minutes left.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. The offense changing the play. Back to pass. It's Newton. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. This drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming down there, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Rushes on him. Throwing, looking right. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out.
So that shit's foul.
Never a doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. North Carolina was able to finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality little brands. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Hit hard just as he released it on.
Yo.
And just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. They'll go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. And the Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. To throw, it's Brooks. That's caught. It's Warren. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Georgia Tech.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Georgia.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision on the right side.
And it's no good. Oh, he made that big. Good kick. Good kick.
And now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. That's going to do it.
Hello.